Desert Song. The sun rules in the desert, telling us when to rise and when to sleep. The sun sits atop the mountain while cracklings snap and hiss on the stove. The sky blushes and it's time for tea, for porch swings and belly rubs. And when night comes, so do the coyotes, the cicadas, and the giant barn owls. They howl and buzz and hoot, a chorus in need of a band. It starts with a soft tapping, Uncle Eduardo drumming his hands against his dusty jeans. Aunt Ophelia presses her lips to her flute, calling down the wind. My cousin Tiago beats the leather hide of his hand drum. My sister Esme joins in next, shaking her maracas and mimicking the rattlesnakes sleeping beneath our feet. Over it all, my father begins to hum while Grandma plucks the strings of her guitar, hands moving slow, nodding for me to follow along. Like this, she says, showing me where to put my fingers. Mine's smaller, with only 5 strings, but I practice it every day after school, waiting for nightfall, for the stars, for my own chance to shine. The sound of my grandfather on El Guiro matches the cricket's song, a twilight harmony that warms us from the inside out. When my mother opens her mouth to sing, a hush falls over the desert. The clouds move, drawn back like curtains, and on the other side I see the moon, giant and watchful, a memory of the sun. Mammy sings about memories too, about the coyote remembering the stars, about the cacti remembering the rain. Soon everyone is singing. Between us flames dance, sometimes for making shadow puppets, sometimes for roasting marshmallows, always for telling stories, like the one we write together, with old instruments and even older memories. That's why we play, my father says, with your great-great-grandfather's vihuela and my godmother's ocarina, to remind us that they're still alive between the notes, that when we sing to them, they're listening. I listen too, to the animals rejoining our song. Night birds warbling, wild bees buzzing, horned toads skittering across the sand. My father lets out a loud grito. The coyote calls back with a loud grito of its own. All of us looking up, searching for familiar shapes in the stars. All of us remembering something. We play to the glittering sky overhead, an audience of our ancestors. Face turned up, I breathe in the faint smell of rain. Lightning strikes like a spotlight, thunder rolls like a hollow drum. And the rain on our tin roof sounds like applause.